Hey everyone, welcome back. You know what? It's soup season. So let's get started and let's make a new soup tonight. Let's make dill pickle soup. So you're going to start off by chopping 1 onion and adding that to 4 tablespoons of melted butter in a soup pot. Once your melted butter and onions have started cooking, you're going to go ahead and chop 2 good sized carrots and add that to your pot. You're going to want about a cup of chopped carrots and dice it up pretty small so that it can soften pretty fast. You're going to let that cook for about 10 minutes in that melted butter. And while that is cooking, go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic to that and cook that for about a minute. Once that's cooked, you're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour. I failed to get that recorded here, but you're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour, cooking that for about 2 minutes in the pot with the butter. And then you're going to add 6 cups of chicken broth. And while the chicken broth is coming up to a simmer, go ahead and get your potatoes peeled. And you're going to want 3 cups of diced potatoes. So go ahead and peel, wash, and dice your potatoes and have that ready to add to the broth on the stove. Adding that so carefully so you don't splash any hot broth up onto you and risk getting burned. You got to be careful there. Go ahead and get your pickles ready. You're going to chop about a cup and a half of pickles, and these are spicy kosher dills that I made in the summertime. You can use any dill pickle that you want to use. Adding that to the chicken broth and potatoes, then a teaspoon of pepper and about a half teaspoon of salt, mixing that well. And then you're going to just let this simmer for about 25 minutes until those potatoes and carrots have been cooked through and they're fork tender. Add to that a 1/4 cup of dill pickle juice, a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Mixing that well until the sour cream is all mixed and melted into the soup. And this is something that I like to do. You don't have to do this. I like to mash my potatoes with a potato masher so that when you're eating your potato soup or your pickle soup, you don't have these large pieces of potato that are hard to cool, and it just seems to help thicken up your soup a little bit better. Well, I served my soup with sourdough bread and it was delicious. So thanks for watching, and I hope you come back.